Hello and welcome back. This video is not financial advice, and always do your own research. In today's video, we are talking about one of the most bullish AI DePin projects that's come across my radar in quite some time. I'm sure many of you guys remember LimeWire from the early 2000s. We all used to get free music, free movies from this peer-to-peer application. Of course, with it over time, computers developed viruses. I, for one, think I did ruin my family's computer from LimeWire back in the day, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, LimeWire, the name itself, has a special place in a lot of people's hearts. Well, guess what? They are back and they have launched their very own cryptocurrency that is the native token for a very impressive ecosystem. So the first piece of their ecosystem is LimeWire itself, which is, just like before, a peer-to-peer file sharing platform. Now, right now, they already have over 5 million monthly users, so a lot of people are using this platform. Then outside of the LimeWire platform itself, they have another piece of utility that is incredible. Introducing Blocknode. Blocknode is a Web3 marketplace designed to connect GPU providers and users in a decentralized ecosystem. Blocknode is going to be launching with the initial 5 million plus active users and over 400 terabytes of data stored. In summary, Blocknode is essentially offering a Google Cloud-like storage, but at a fraction of the cost. One thing important to note is Blocknode's decentralized storage is going to be powered by the LMWR token, the LimeWire token, and right now extremely undervalued at around $30 million. I, for one, couldn't be more excited to be covering this entire ecosystem. So without further ado, let's hop into the video and see what's going on. First things first, heading into CoinMarketCap, here we have the LimeWire token, LMWR for the token ticker. Market cap right now, undervalued for sure at 31 million. They did reach an all-time high around April 1st of last year, nearing around $1.50. Currently, we are just over 8 cents, so a good 15 to 20x to reach their all-time high. And in my opinion, as you'll find out in this video, they have so much utility incoming. By 2026, I think they will for sure pass their previous all-time high. So you could potentially be looking at a 20x plus here with LimeWire, and it's mainly because of Blocknode. I think this is something that is going to change the way we look at decentralized cloud storage. But anyways, back to the LimeWire token. This is, again, the native token for this entire ecosystem. Over the past month, they are down 6%. Down 8% for the last 7 days, down about 3% over the last 24 hours. As far as trading volume, that's over $2.3 million in the past 24 hours. FDV full diluted value at 55 million. As far as holders, according to CoinMarketCap, that is at 15,000. And for centralized exchanges, they have a ton. So if you are someone who prefers centralized exchanges, you can do so. Bybit, BitGet, MEXC, Get.io, KuCoin, etc., even Crypto.com. For decentralized exchanges, you can buy the LimeWire token on Uniswap and PancakeSwap. The great thing if you are trying to buy the LMWR token is that it is available on BNB, ETH, as well as Base. As an example here, we're over on PancakeSwap, and we'll do a quick transaction swapping BNB for LimeWire. Nothing crazy, about 84 cents here. Just go through the process like any other transaction, and voila, just like that, we now have ourselves some LMWR on BNB. If you're wanting the token on ETH, it works the exact same way. Head over to Uniswap, connect your wallet, and go ahead and swap some ETH for this token. Likewise, you can also, of course, use any of the centralized exchange listings. The full list of centralized exchanges for this token can also be found in the description box below. So here we have their website. This is still a peer-to-peer file sharing platform where you can upload, edit, and share files of any size. LimeWire is now back to reshape the ways people create, edit, and transfer files globally. Their end-to-end encrypted AI-powered file sharing platform allows you to upload, manipulate, and share files of any size on any device. So you're going to be able to use this platform whether you're using PC mobile, etc. One bullish note, they are going to have applications that you'll soon be able to download on your mobile devices, Android or iOS, as well as Windows and Mac OS. Now, by coming up here on the top left-hand corner, you can see there's LimeWire, which is the peer-to-peer file sharing platform. You have LMWR, which is the LimeWire ecosystem utility token. This is going to be integrated across the whole ecosystem. And the next thing we're going to be talking about is quite bullish, and that is Blocknode, a decentralized file storage network. This platform is offering an enterprise-grade decentralized file storage network. It's going to be easy to integrate, S3 compatible, and powered again by that LMWR token. To be more specific about what Blocknode is, let's go ahead and read through this. Blocknode is a decentralized file and object storage network offering enterprise-grade performance, full S3 compatibility, and zero lock-in at a fraction of the cost of AWS or Google Cloud. It's going to ensure data durability and uptime through a validator-enforced architecture with staking and slashing mechanics. And again, this is all going to be powered by their native LMWR token. Blocknode currently powers the LimeWire file sharing platform, serving over 5 million active users. In 2026, it will open to developers and third-party platforms as a fully decentralized token-driven storage layer. Absolutely bullish. They have their white paper here that we're going to go ahead and read through. Here we are on the Blocknode white paper. You can find this link and all the other LimeWire links down in the description box below. As we know, cloud storage is big business, and it is projected to grow over $132 billion in 2024 to more than $639 billion by 2032. And then when we're talking about decentralized storage, it is also projected to grow about 20% annually over that same period. The market is expected to continuously expand because there is a soaring demand for scalable, cost-efficient, and secure data infrastructure. And as we mentioned just moments ago, Blocknode is going to be delivering enterprise-grade S3 compatible storage with no minimum retention. And this is, of course, backed by their native token. At its core, Blocknode is a decentralized file and object storage network designed to bring Web3 principles to enterprise class storage. So think of Google Cloud, but in a more decentralized format. So the Blocknode platform will be censorship resistant, high performance, and cost effective in comparison to centralized cloud storage providers such as Google Cloud and AWS. Blocknode is combining blockchain native incentives with familiar Web 2 compatibility to empower developers, platforms, and enterprises to store and access data securely and flexibly. So when we compare Blocknode to centralized storage providers like Google Cloud, we notice considerably lower cost, a zero trust model, and no vendor lock-ins. And when you compare it to other decentralized storage options, there is no minimum storage duration, ease of integration because of that full S3 compatibility, and lastly, the enterprise level scalability. This will be covering high bandwidth as well as cold storage use cases. Additionally, Blocknode's first major use case is actually going to be within LimeWire's file sharing platform, and immediately it will be making Blocknode one of the largest decentralized storage networks globally. With cloud storage, there's of course some problems, and Blocknode has answers to those. As of right now, there is high cost for bandwidth and storage. There's vendor lock-ins through proprietary APIs and lack of transparency and trust. Then when the new version of LimeWire was first launched, they quickly found some problems with cloud storage providers like poor scalability due to on-chain metadata for each object, mandatory minimum storage durations, and operational insufficiencies in real-time usage and wallet funding. Blocknode's solutions for these problems, they are going to have significantly more attractive pricing models, they S3 compatibility, no minimum storage durations, high throughput architecture, validator layers, and a zero trust model. So again, as of now, Blocknode, first and foremost, is going to be taking care of LimeWire's 5 million monthly users. And after that, Blocknode plans to become available for third-party clients to use their system. Here we can see a direct comparison between Blocknode and some of the other options out there, Google Cloud and AWS for the centralized, and we also have Filecoin, Greenfield, etc. for decentralized. So first and foremost, Blocknode, of course, is decentralized, which is a big bonus. As far as the estimated cost per gigabyte for the month, we have Blocknode sitting at a half of a penny to 1 penny USD. In comparison, Google Cloud is sitting at 2 cents, AWS at 0.023. As we mentioned before, with Blocknode, there will be 0 minimum storage duration. And for integration, there is that full S3 pass-through. And for the use case and performance, again, that is enterprise grade. So with Blocknode, you'll be able to get Google Cloud and AWS performance at a fraction of the cost. Then, of course, at the center of all of this integration is the LMWR token, and they are going to have a Blocknode DAO as well. This is a fully decentralized network, fully transparent and on-chain. In the mature form, every payment within this ecosystem from Blocknode users to DAO members and service providers will be conducted with the LMWR utility token, which of course brings another utility and use case to the token. Blocknode smart contract is managing the full payment lifecycle openly on the blockchain. Strategic decisions such as onboarding new node operators will also be determined by the DAO, a governance body that is going to be composed of node operators, the founding team, and core contributors. They will also be introducing a dedicated governance token that will serve as the DAO's voting mechanism to ensure that each member has proportional influence over critical network matters. DAO participants will also have the opportunity to earn tokens as a reward based on their governance token holdings. So the LMWR token has 3 critical functions. Blocknode users will be able to prepay for storage and bandwidth. The Blocknode DAO, of course, participants, node operators, etc., will receive small incentives in LMWR tokens. And lastly, of course, for storage providers, providers are going to be staking the LMWR token in order to join the network. So Blocknode is going to be extending the utility of the LMWR token beyond LimeWire into the infrastructure layer, reinforcing the long-term value and relevance. So again, if you would like to learn more about this project, definitely check the description box down below. Quickly, we'll run into the roadmap just so you guys know what to expect as the months and years progress. First up, we have Q4 of this year. This is the private beta launch for the LimeWire file sharing. Blocknode will exclusively power LimeWire file sharing platform, all 5 architectural layers: use layer, gateway, validated layers, blockchain layer, and even the storage layer. With over 4 million monthly users and 400 terabytes of active storage on LimeWire, Blocknode from day one will already rank among the most heavily used decentralized storage networks globally. Then heading into Q1 of 2026, that is going to be the public SDK and S3 gateway access. Developers and independent teams will gain access to the public SDK and S3 compatible gateway, enabling them to build on and interact with the Blocknode's storage infrastructure. The move will broaden Blocknode's utility beyond LimeWire and begin the foundation for a multi-tenant decentralized storage layer. Then after Q1 2026 and beyond, full decentralization, DAO, and governance token launch. This is when the project, in my opinion, will be at its all-time high. Coming into its full form in later 2026, Blocknode will transition into a fully decentralized infrastructure project. This includes the launch of a governance token and DAO. The DAO, as we mentioned before, will have on-chain voting power to propose and approve upgrades, manage validator onboarding, and oversee ecosystem development. All in all, this is absolutely bullish. The LMWR token is a must add to your portfolio, in my opinion, especially if you're someone who invests in AI or DePin. This project has it all. Aside from its amazing utility, you also have to look at the name power behind LimeWire. Well, here they are back at it, developing something with immense use case. So you guys know what I think about this project. Totally bullish, 10 out of 10. I am curious though what your thoughts are, so go ahead and leave a comment down below with what you think about LimeWire as a whole, Blocknode, and the LMWR token. Now, although I am a big fan of LimeWire, Blocknode, and the LMWR token, keep in mind that this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and investing in cryptocurrency can be risky, so please always do your own research. Again, check the description box down below for all of the LimeWire links. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.